We're going to take a closer look tonight at this, Google, the exercise bikes, the toys. This place seems to have it all. It's part of the secret of its success. Even with today's drop in stock price, it's worth nearly $120 billion, 10 times the value of General Motors. It's adding 10 to 20 workers every day, but it's also attracting new scrutiny. We spent the day here at Google's headquarters to get an inside look at the empire and the two young men behind it. This is the world of Google, the fastest growing company in the U.S. Its name has become a verb, and these are the men who started it. Larry Page and Sergey Brin, both now multi-billionaires.
How old are you guys?
Well, you're older than me now.
33.
And I'm 32.
The 3,000 employees who work at headquarters here appear, at least, to be very, very happy. About 1,000 have become millionaires, and sometimes it's hard to tell when they're working.
I love working at Google. It's the next best thing to probably not working at all.
I feel like this is a little part of home for me. I mean, it almost looks like a summer camp. What's your philosophy behind that?
Every once in a while, people have children, they visit the office, and they really, we've even had them make pictures saying, I want to be a software engineer when I grow up.
Well, we try to provide a really comfortable environment here, and also we make it playful to increase creativity.
Free gym, free laundry.
I can bring my dog to work every day.
There are free snacks, and if you need to stretch the fingers, want a haircut, volleyball.
Get to work around 9:30, see if anybody wants to play volleyball. Come out here at 10:30. In between, do some work.
Quesadilla, no problem, bud.
And 3 square meals a day, all free. It is quickly moving well beyond search. Google Earth's satellite mapping provides 3D digital models of the entire world. In seconds, we found ABC's headquarters in New York. During Katrina, emergency responders used it to orient themselves for rescues.
And there are countries that fear that this is endangering their national security. The terrorists can actually use your maps to scope out a terrorist attack.
There are sometimes, legitimate, I think, security interests, and it's important for us as Google to work directly with security agencies that might be concerned about specific sensitive areas.
I guess it's your unofficial motto, don't be evil. What does that mean?
The idea is just that we should be thinking about what we're doing all the time and make sure that we're doing good, basically. We thought it was really important as Google grows in scope and influence on the world to have a philanthropic part of the company.
There's Gmail for email, and their newest big thing, Google Video, where users can purchase anything from TV shows to homemade movies. Google makes its money when search users click on advertisements on the screen. Google could make pennies or could make 50 cents.
With an ad network the size of Google, those pennies add up.
And like virtually all search engines, such as Yahoo and Microsoft's MSN, Google maintains a record of all the searches that are done. They have reams of information about what millions of us do online, and every time you sign on to another product, Google knows more and more.
Should we be afraid of all of this personal information that is now being accumulated in one place, like at Google?
Our company relies on having the trust of our users and using that information for their benefit. And that's a very strong motivation for us, and we're committed to that.
I think people are both fascinated and terrified, frankly. This wonderful, cuddly, California startup with this sort of warm and friendly, don't be evil motto, that if Google truly lives up to the potential that we've created for it, that might be a company that is extraordinarily powerful.
What's the next big new thing?
Oh, if we knew that, we wouldn't be able to tell you.
But I can show you this. This is how Google tracks its searches around the world. Each one of these lines and the height of them represents the volume of traffic, search traffic. Each color represents a different language. You can just see how widespread the influence of this company is. And when we come back, whale watching in London. How did a whale make it 40 miles up the river?